My name is Richard Peterson, and this is my presentation on creating a website using HTML, CSS, and jQuery. Coming into the course, we are using the LMS platform Canvas in order to deliver content to students all over the world via online instruction. So to get started, students will log in and come to the class, and they will see a list of modules that last 14 to 15 weeks. What we're going to do in this presentation is go over each one of these modules and give a little bit explanation for students to start this course and who are interested. When students come in, this course is designed for them to start here. So they will click on the Start Here module, and first thing they will see is an introduction video of me welcoming them to the class, explaining what we're going to try to learn in the class, and what they will be producing in the class. The next thing they will come to is a document that gives them general information about the course. This document has an HTML image to kind of bring out the creativity that's going to be used throughout this course. Light and color, very sticking out, so users will definitely know what we'll be working with. It also has some HTML and div tags inside of there that the students will be using throughout this course. Later in the document has little instructions of what the students will do in the course, what's it suited for, and the purpose of the class. And then it states the problem, the format, and the basis of this design. It also shows technologies that will be used, what type of assessments, and the evaluation. The next part of the module goes over the goals and objectives of this course, and there are at least 7 goals throughout this course, and this is all the little tidbits of information that students will be using and they will be creating throughout this course. And that is the end of the first module. In the first week of class, students will expand the module. They will see directions, any type of introductions, and any type of activities. This kind of format will be throughout the rest of the modules. Each module will have a direction and an activity, at least one activity. Some modules will have an activity and a quiz. As we get on into later modules, there is so much information being presented and that the students need time to create. So a quiz will not be used, but an activity will be used instead. So back up into week 1, we'll open up student directions to get a view of what students will see. At the beginning of every directions, there will be instructions. So these are the instructions that the students will be following. So for week 1, you will introduce yourself to the class,
and you'll respond to others' classmates, at least 2. Visit links to read about HTML, watch Sublime Text videos, install Sublime Text, set up a folder, complete activities for this module. So you see here there are links and there are videos for students to watch. At the end of the videos, there's an activity. This activity is, after watching videos, install Sublime Text 3 editor to your computer, install the packages shown in the videos. After you've completed this, take a screenshot and upload it. Here is the discussion forum, and here's the activity where students can enter or upload their files. So that is week 1. We'll skip down to a week that has an activity and a quiz. We'll go to week 4. These are different directions. So here in week 4, we will have other directions, review the links provided, create all these different types of files. Students will view these links, create these different types of files, complete a multiple choice quiz. Now we have a quiz for students to take, and they will get graded on. Each quiz has at least 10 questions, and each question is worth a point. Here's another activity that makes the student create an HTML file and gives the student instructions on what needs to be added to this file for their grades. As we go back to the modules, that will be the recurring theme for the rest of the modules until you get to, I believe it's week 6, where there are just assignments and no quizzes. And these assignments are just files that need to be uploaded so that the student can show proficiency in creating HTML documents for web pages. Week 7 has a break week, so there is nothing to do that week. This is for, let's say if it's spring break, if they're taking it in the spring, or the Thanksgiving break if they're taking it in the fall. The last week has all the final instructions and a final project. Here, this is where the student takes all the information that they have